Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your equinox reading for you. Now, if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, this is going to be your autumn, your fall equinox. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this is going to be your spring equinox reading. So let's see now, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what the equinox of September 23rd, 2019 has in store for you. Equinox, Leo, September 23rd, 2019. Leo, Equinox, 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 September 23rd, 2019. Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything is the Page of Swords. You're crowned by the Four of Wands. That's absolutely beautiful. The Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You definitely, excuse me, know your mind at this time. Yeah, there's a strong air sign energy. If this air sign energy, okay, so if you have, sorry, I'm just listening to Spirit. If you have an air sign energy moon, this is going to be a very powerful equinox for you. It's going to be a very powerful equinox for you anyway, Leo, but there's a sense here of you really knowing your mind, and if you have air sign, especially within your natal chart somewhere, it's going to be amplified, and you just have the sense of justice, the sense of going after what it is that you want. It's kind of like you've studied, you know where it is that you want to be, and now you're going for it. This equinox is bringing you justice. Yeah, definitely. And that makes perfect sense because the sun is in Libra. And it brings you victory. It definitely brings you victory. The Star card. The Nine of Wands. And the Seven of Wands. You've had enough. You've had enough of something here, Leo. And you are now claiming your truth. It's kind of like the balance is yours. The balance has come. The balance is yours. And you are taking, 7, 8, 9. You are taking nobody's bull anymore. You are really taking kind of the bull by the horns and claiming your power. That's just it. That's who you are, especially during this equinox with the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energy coming into play here. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Leo, Equinox, September 23rd, 2019. Leo, Equinox, September 23rd, 2019. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Transformation, no, rejuvenation, there we go. And magic. Oh, you are harnessing the inner magic within you. And that makes perfect sense. As a fire sign energy, you can connect to that passion so brilliantly. That flaming truth of having the God's head burning bright within you, being made of stardust. I mean, that is something that you are channeling during this time. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Leo, Equinox, September 23rd, 2019. Enthusiasm and prosperity. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about this equinox. This is a very powerful equinox. The sun is of course in Libra, so it means that it's all about justice. But that justice is going to be amplified because Jupiter is in Scorpio. And this makes kind of the day-to-day things shine bright. You see the bigger picture from the day-to-day kind of modernity of life into what it is that you truly want and where it is that you truly want to be long term. That's why you have such air sign energy, especially Aquarius right here, shining so brightly within you. And you might be very affected by an Aquarius during this time. But I see here kind of affected by the night, by the stars, by a sense of being able to turn inward and really think about where it is that you want to be and what it is that you desire. The moon is in Cancer, so emotions are running very, very high. You have a sense of, especially with the sun in Libra, this creates a sense of balance and understanding of people, especially when there is polarizing energy, just very different energy at play. There is a sense of this equinox bringing in the balance. And that's the balance, of course, of the masculine and feminine energy. Now, if you are in the northern hemisphere, you are going into the fall, the autumn equinox. And this means that you are going into a time of the feminine energy of winter, the sense of being in the womb. Now, if you are in the southern hemisphere, you are going into the masculine energy of the spring and the summer, of growth and rebirth, and a very energizing force. Whichever hemisphere you are in, you are enthusiastic about the learning that both sides of the coin can give you, and about the way that you're moving forward. There's a sense of triumph here after the equinox, after the balancing has come and the coming together of the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself. There is a rejuvenation and there is a determination that guides you forward to prosperity. So we start off here with enthusiasm. And this says, life is always brighter when you wake up each day with a spirit of enthusiasm. Well, isn't that the truth? But it's very hard to do, to wake up excited about each and every day. And I have been on a spiritual retreat lately, connecting with spirit, cleansing my energy, just really getting back into harmony with myself. And what I see here with enthusiasm, what this is really saying to me, to tell you from spirit, is that if you wake up saying the good things that you want and just kind of following that through for a minute, 60 seconds, that's all you need to do, 30 seconds. If you can't do 60, is saying, today is a good day. Today is a day of power and of energy. Today is a day that I claim my truth, because I'm tired of letting other people decide my happiness for me. And you kind of follow that thought, very much embracing the Abraham Hicks mentality of being in the vortex and waking up in the vortex of what you want and where it is that you want to head. When you combat things that you really don't want within your life, know that you're putting that in the vortex to kind of have as kind of like a savings. You're putting up what you don't want, going through the drudgery and the muck and the mire to get to where it is that you truly want to be and what it is that you truly desire. So enthusiasm for me is not saying to wake up each day with a goofy grin on your head, or on your face, saying, oh, yippee, today is another day, because that just seems silly. But it's putting yourself in a state of mind that says, I'm going to attract to me all the best things that I possibly can. And I'm going to try and elevate my vibration so that all the greater things in life seem to be drawn to me almost like a magnet. Now, the color that shines through here is blue. That's healing and cleansing your throat chakra. The power of your words, the power of your speech is so important during this equinox. It's going to be kind of like the leveling factor, because communication is just absolutely paramount to you during this time. Then we have prosperity. Know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe that you can have them. Believe that you can have them. That is the key point. Don't sit there and think of all things wondrous that you want within your life and then absolutely negate the fact by saying, oh yeah, but, I've screwed up so much. Yeah, but look at, where I am now, and look at where my friends are from high school or, college, wherever it is, and you're comparing yourself to everybody. Stop. Don't make this into a competition, especially for you, Leo, because you are so driven, you are so focused that if you make it into a competition, you will forget to enjoy the moment. And the moment in this equinox is of balance, is of truth, and is of connecting with your inner mind and your inner passion, because you are seeing the justice that you want carrying you forward into the end of 2019, but also into 2020. The color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing your heart chakra. Then we have rejuvenation. Rejuvenating the spirit will spark the desire to experience the greatness of life. Experience the greatness. Take it in. Embrace it. And it will help you flourish. It will really let you flourish. Magic. Magic has a way of touching the heart and drawing power from the soul. I'm not talking about the bewitched magic, wiggle your nose and everything just kind of happens. I'm talking about the magic of your soul and yourself. The fact that your soul is the only perfect thing about you. And that's for all human beings. This is also connecting with the fact that Brahma in Hinduism, he said, I will hide the God's head within man because it is the only place that he will not think to look for it. So you are connecting with the inner power of you. You are seeing that you are made of stardust, that you are connected to the greater form of this universe. And for some reason, that speaks profoundly to you during this equinox. There is going to be a time, there's going to be a moment during this equinox where you feel connected to something greater than yourself. And that connection is going to pull you forward to the place that you want to be, to the truth, because you are being a student of your mind. You're being a student of where it is that you want to be. You're cutting through doubts and fears. That Libra energy of the sun is going to be highly effective to you and highly effective on you in claiming your balance, in knowing your truth, in kind of figuring out your footing when it seems like the world is, it's like a ship and it's super, super shaky. You are going to find your footing and you are going to find your place. And it's not going to be forever and ever, but it's kind of like there's something that happens. There's some sort of insight. There's some sort of understanding that guides you forward during this equinox that takes you from feeling battered and bruised to saying, no, I am a student of my greatness. I am a student of where it is that I want to be, and nothing and no one is going to stop me. You are highly connected to spirit, so trust your intuition. Listen to the bigger picture of what's in store for you, because you're going to take the day to day, and that's the Jupiter in Scorpio. You're going to take the day to day and you're going to see the bigger picture of where it is that you want to be, of what it is that you desire, of what it is that you need. As you do so, you have here a sense that you might get headaches, you might feel body aches. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you Leos are getting over a cold or get a cold for this equinox. Now, I'm not saying that to jinx you, and it doesn't mean that you have to get a cold. I am just saying it because that's what I see here. And it's kind of like the words of everybody else become muddled in your head, and it can just be because, your head just becomes a bit muddled. But once you come out of this, if you do get a cold or, don't kind of feel under the weather, you are going to see that there's a greater truth, that there's a sense of clarity that comes your way. Because what crowns you is the Four of Wands and the Star card. The Four of Wands is celebration. It's new home, new job. It's prosperity. It's abundance. It's celebration with family and friends. Kind of like celebration akin to a wedding. That's because this is the wedding card in the Minor Arcana. But I'm not talking about marriage here. I'm talking about simply being overjoyed with the fact that your soul's wish is coming, the fact that you're seeing things getting closer to where it is that you want to be, to where it is that you need to be. And it might not be that you see this right away at this equinox, which is on the 23rd, but you see it in the Aquarius time frame of January 20th to February 18th. It's kind of like there is a celebration that builds up and it comes to a head right there right then with the star card, with the Aquarius time frame here, right? And I know that seems very far away, but it's not going to be that far away. It's kind of like you are setting up long-term goals, long-term plans for yourself. That's it. That's what Spirit is saying. You are setting up long-term plans for yourself, and you are going to see it come to a head in the Aquarius time frame. And also you are giving power to your voice. For some of you Leos, and it has been very frustrating for you because you're not at all the type of sign that cannot be heard or is okay with not being heard. You need your voice heard. You need to have yourself seen, to have that power within your own world. So here there's that power to your voice that is coming. It is the universe hearing you, but it is also you knowing that the universe has heard you, which is going to be very powerful for you during this time. Something during the equinox, as I said, there's some sort of shift. There's something that happens that grants you a wish, but lets you know that the wish was heard and that you can move forward to the place that you have always envisioned yourself being. It can be very small. I know everybody wants a fireworks life, one great big thing that neighbors see after another after another. Life doesn't work like that. Sometimes it is the most subtle, beautiful things that we don't even see. It's kind of like the unfurling of a flower that we don't even take notice of, that has the greatest impact on our lives. Right? Kind of think of it as like a bumblebee. You can't live without bees, but do you really take note of them? Some people, yes, of course you do. But for a lot of us, we just take them we just take them for granted. So for some of you Leos, this is going to be something that you take for granted. But because of the balancing of day and night, because of the balancing that is coming within yourself, because of the balance that is coming that is showing you a greater truth, you are going to find that something small starts to unfold, kind of like a flower blooming, that leads you to your passion and leads you to your desires. The Queen of Swords is an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? The Libra sun is going to be highly effective for you, and you will find a lot of your energy is going to be during the day. You know your mind, you know your truth, you speak it. Guard the seat of your soul. Do not let everybody know what you're thinking. It's not going to end well for you if you do. And I don't mean that to sound fatalistic. I just mean that either people will steal your ideas, or they'll kind of say, oh no, you can't do it. So they're putting doubt into your mind. So you kind of trip up. Steady yourself. See the bigger picture of what you want and stay focused on that goal, and only share that idea with people who are really close to you and who you really trust. The Morgan is flying overhead. Now, the Morgan in Welsh mythology is the battle crow. So there is a sense of you being well aware of the battles that you have been through. And it might even be that you are still fighting with the Seven of Wands right here. Now, the Seven of Wands shows a battle, yes. But this is also saying, do not waste all your energy trying to get people who will never change to change. Know your truth, know your power. I love the Queen of Swords, even though a lot of people say, oh, she's terrible, because if you take out the zodiac sign, of course, I'm not saying all air signs are terrible, but if you take out the zodiac sign, the Queen of Swords can be very biting. She can get right to the point. Some readers don't see the finesse in the Queen, but sometimes the Queen of Swords is absolutely needed, where you just kind of need to cut to the chase and know that your mind is going to be on point. Know that you're going to be able to see things that really guide you forward. Now, it can be that you have a strong air sign energy in your presence during this equinox. I would lean towards an Aquarius, but it can also be a Gemini or a Libra. And that's also why I'm saying the sun is going to be highly impactful for you during this equinox. So here you feel as if you have to defend yourself. You feel as if people have to see the truth that you are walking in. But what really has to be is that you stop caring what other people think. All right? And I know that's really hard. It's really easy to say, oh, just don't care. And it's really hard to do. But you stop defending yourself and you cut to the truth. You embrace your independence, and then you move forward. You just go for it. And I would usually say, think before you leap, especially with the Knight of Swords. But I'm seeing here you taking in this change, and then you are just embracing this change completely. After so long of fighting and feeling overwhelmed, you move forward in success with the Six of Wands. And God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, hands you a gift of healing, beautiful love that sets you free. And you may even find that there is something that happens during this equinox that cleanses you and that moves you to tears. It can be that emotionally impactful for you. Your subconscious message is you, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. You are going to be a queen during this time. You're going to feel much more comfortable behind the scenes. Leo, you are represented by the Wands in the Minor Arcana because you are a fire sign, and you are represented by the Strength card in the Major Arcana. This equinox brings you a new dawn and a new day and a focusing of passion, desire, and determination. Nothing and no one will stand in your way as you embrace your power. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may you have an absolutely blessed equinox. Bye, guys.